Hi lovelies, welcome back to my memoirs and a few pages from my diary. So a few days ago, a very close neighbor of ours lost his mother-in-law due to a stroke. So this is me heading out for a fundraising to donate some cash so that it can assist with the burial arrangements. Karimboni tends to be very far from Malindi town, so when it comes to transportation, it is very expensive, especially when people are preparing for send-offs for their loved ones. So this is just me showing support because we are one big community. So during these moments, families need all the help that they can get, all the support that they can have from all, their neighbors.
Ndio tunafanya mambo kesho watu wa Malindi. Haya, 1998 gana manganaku. Haya.
Ukiongeza hizo 12,000 si laki moja hiyo.
Laki moja hiyo.
Haya, vote of thanks. Huyu mzee.
So the fundraising had started at around 4 and it ended at around 6:30. So this was just me heading back home. This was on a Thursday and the burial was set for Saturday. We managed to raise around 100,000, which was not bad. Good morning. So I am on my way to the funeral, or the burial rather. I have just left home. There is home, and this is my fit for the day. I don't want something. I was going for respectful. I know that the data is kind of colorful. I didn't have anything in black that is respectful. Yeah, so I'll take you along with me. Let us go. I'll try and see if I can take some videos here and there. Then we'll see how the day goes. The rains came with very, very beautiful flowers, and I usually see these along the way going to the Maram Road. I feel very sad that I didn't get to have any of these flowers grow in our shamba. People haven't harvested the maize yet, as you can see. I think we're the only ones who wanted green maize only. Everybody else wants some maize for maize flour, if I'm not wrong. So we are at the roadside. Yes, this is our Maram Road, and the road is being expanded. So I don't know if they're planning to to make it a tarmac road. Well, I hope so. You see, most people haven't harvested their maize, but either way. So I think this is also going to be some sort of short tour. Hopefully, as I go, I can show you how our area looks like. Yeah. So this is where we come to fetch our water, the municipal council water. This is where we usually come and fetch it. Now, the problem is we haven't been getting water for the longest because the one whose funeral or burial I'm attending is the mother-in-law of the owner of this water source. So of course he's been held up with burial arrangements and all that, and also water they've been using water from these tanks. So it's a bit inconveniencing. I think those are one of the cons of living off grid, especially a place which is not that much populated, because we rely on each other. There are not many sources of a lot of things, so if a person closes shop, itabidi ujipange. Bomas are sparsely spaced. Is it sparsely spaced? They are very much far apart. So from the what do you call it? From the place where we get our water, this is the next boma. This is the next boma. So boma ziko mbali mbali. Yeah, but the scenery is beautiful. I love how there's a lot of green. It looks very nice, and this is usually a hill. So we have a bicycle. Back then, when the bicycle used to work, I would come and ride the bicycle down this hill. I love the way that you just let go and you feel the air, and it's very fresh air, and it's just a beautiful, one of those beautiful things that I get to do here that I wasn't able to do in town. By the way, I learned how to ride my bicycle here since I was young. My dad bought me a tricycle, so it was difficult for me to know how to ride a two-wheel bicycle, but I came to learn it here. Hubby is the one who taught me. Imagine, it's a bit embarrassing, but hey, I'm glad at least I know. That is where I've come from. If we imagine, look at that stretch. Hey, that's why I don't like walking. I don't like leaving the house. But there is the boma that the last boma that you've seen. Yeah, there it is. And that is the hill. There are like two hills that you have to go up and down, like Jack and Jill. Yeah, so I am going to get a friend of mine. At least today she's available. I'm going to get her, then we are going to proceed to the burial. As I said, I don't like going to events on my own. I rather have someone with me, especially events which are here, the burials, the meetings, everyone here. This is a Giriama area, so everyone is Giriama. Non-Giriamas are very, very few, can even count. So most of the time when you go for these kind of meetings or events, or the likes, they usually speak in Giriama, like full blown Giriama, and I don't understand a single word. Even school meetings, apparently they don't speak the national language. They don't speak Swahili or English. They speak Giriama. So sometimes they recognize, even if they do recognize the fact that we have other tribes, but they will start off with Swahili, then down the road they'll go back to speaking Giriama. So I find it much more better if I go with my friend, because she can translate for me where I don't understand. Giriama is like Swahili, but it's a bit complicated. There are some words you can get, there are some words that you can't. I know I've lived in Mombasa for the longest time, but I haven't been able to fully grasp the Koso region's languages, the Digos, Giriama, Duruma. I haven't. Yeah, so it's a bit of a challenge, language barrier. And everybody usually assumes, I keep on facing you guys down. Everybody usually assumes that everyone is Giriama. Everyone, even when people greet you, they greet you in Giriama. So I have to make a point to learn a few words here and there. So we are almost at my friend's place. I don't think I'll be able to vlog there because that's somebody's house. She works for the good people who brought us here. Yeah. So I don't think it's going to be a good idea to vlog. I don't know if I can have their permission to do that. So I think I'll stop there. So there is the house. That's where I'm going. I'm following this route. And that is where I've come from. And this is where we are going to. Yeah. So let me catch you guys later. At least when we will be going to the funeral, the burial, I'll see how I can take some videos half an apali. Maybe for that part, I'll just do voiceovers. Yeah. So yeah, let me get you later. And by the way, I left the house without eating. I am hungry. I've carried some money. Apparently when there are funerals, when there are this kind of events, there's a lot of businesses that people bring along, which I don't know. I have mixed concerns about that idea. But either way, I carried some cash, so I'll see if I can buy something and eat. Yeah, because I left the house when I was very, very hungry. It's a long story. So yeah, let me get you, my lovelies, let me get you later. Bye for now. And by the way, this is somebody's shamba. The good people who I don't know how to refer to them, but I'll just say the good people, the ones who brought us here. They bought a piece of land a bit far from the road, not that far though. So on my right side and on my left side, this is somebody's land, so they had to buy this road. See the way it is? They had to buy it. Yeah, they paid 10k to allow them make a road so that they can access their boma from the main road. Yeah, so this is this is something that they bought, so you can tarmac your road or cabro it, whichever way you desire. But I just thought it was something worth to mention.
Jamani, kabake mtu. Watoto wangu ukiwaleta hapa hata wataogopa kufika hapo. Hamna wasichana, wavulana peke yake. Ni wa wapi ule mzee? Kwani bado ni boma hiyo, ni boma ya pale pale?
After laying the body to rest, we decided to leave early because for me, I was going back home with supper. So in the morning when we had arrived, we did not find any seats. All the seats were taken. So my friend sent for seats from her home. So this is us just carrying the seats back. I couldn't imagine standing for the whole day, but I had come prepared. I had carried a lasso in case we did not find any seats. Of course, I could have just spread my lasso and sat down. I usually don't have a problem with that. So after returning the seats, I was on my way back home so that I could start on supper. After a few minutes, I was back home. So this is me just showing you that we have a new neighbor who is not that far from our home. This is my home, and what I was showing you was his house. And apparently that neighbor of ours is the mama that we were just from burying apparently was his mother, and I did not know. I knew this at the funeral. So this is how I spent that day. This day was kind of significant for me because last year at around this time, on the 10th of August, this was 9th of August, Saturday, but on the 10th of August 2024, I lost my, I don't know what to call her. She's in Kiswahili, she's called Mkemwenza. She was the wife to my brother-in-law, the brother to my hubby. So we lost her on 10th of August last year. So it was a bit emotional for me because it reminded me of the burial that we attended last year as a family. And let me dedicate this vlog to anyone who has lost their loved ones, whichever way. Let me just say, send you my condolences. I know it's very hard and it is not a good feeling, but time is what heals. We never forget. They're always in our hearts. So may they all rest in peace. On reaching home, I was very, very hungry and I couldn't wait for supper. So I remember that we had this pawpaw in the cupboard, if you remember from my last vlog, and I had not started eating it. So I decided to start with this to give me some strength so that I can make supper for the kids. So with that, let me close this vlog here. Thank you so much, my dear lovelies, for staying with me throughout the vlog. Let me catch you in my next one. It was a very, very sweet pawpaw. It was very nice, and I'm planning on planting the seeds hopefully next time. So bye.